morning, everyone. I am going to show you how to whip up a quick omelet made with some leftover coconut curry fried rice that I made the night before. Really simple. The key really is to have a great non-stick pan that you can use when making this recipe. So let's get started. So I have my frying pan. I'm going to warm it up. I don't want it too hot. And what I have in here are 4 eggs. I'm going to sprinkle just a bit of salt on here and a little bit of black pepper, not too much. The flavor is really going to come from the rice, and I'm using some organic chicken sausage. So just whisk this up. Like I said, I don't want this to be too hot, but at the same time, I want to make sure it's going to just use just a tad bit of oil. In this case, I'm going to use my cooking spray here. And I'm using an avocado oil, so again, you know, it has a little bit less of a flavor to it. So again, the rice was from last night leftover dinner, and you know, it was a small amount. I know if I leave it in my refrigerator, more than likely somebody will not get back to it and finish eating it. So I decided that I'm going to use it to add to my breakfast. So it's the coconut rice I made. If you haven't seen that video yet, check it out. It's really simple. So it's made with curry and chickpeas and vegetables and peppers and some toasted coconuts. So I can feel my pan. It is definitely nice and warm. And I'm going to go ahead and pour my egg on here. So I'm going to make 2 of these. So I'm going to show you just one. So I just use my pan. If it kind of rolls, because you don't know the level of your stove, just kind of get it to set. One of the things that I do for speed cooking is, you know, if you can control your heat, if you want this to set more on the top, I don't know if you could see the steam coming out, you can always place a cover over the pot to kind of help with the firmness. But with this non-stick pan, if I want to thin this out more, I just usually like to use the side of my pan and just kind of roll the egg mixture out a little bit more, just to kind of get it to firm up and get a little bit bigger for me. So yep, it's getting there. And once it's starting to set, we're gonna go and add, here I have some chicken sauces, so I'm gonna actually just layer these down first, because I'm gonna use these. You don't have to use any kind of meat. You can do this as a vegetarian meal as well. So get my rice, and usually about, you know, about 2 to 3 spoonfuls of rice. I'm gonna use this, turn my stove, make sure it doesn't keep cooking too high. So I'm using my rubber spatula, so I'll go around my pan and just kind of fold over a bit. And you know, it takes practice. If you put it in the center, it makes it a little bit easier, but there we go. And then you can take this part and seal it up, and voila, this is pretty much ready. You can serve this. If you have some sriracha sauce, you can add sriracha to this, or some people like using ketchup, some people like using, you know, whatever spicy blended sauce they have on this. But this is all done. Simple, easy to make, quick breakfast that you can have in the morning and start your day off with using up some of those leftovers in your refrigerator. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy this recipe, and